Hey, this is the Botvac 80 that I got used on eBay for 200 bucks shipped. Um, it was used very, very little, and I went into the code, its codes under maintenance, and did the hexadecimal figuring there, and it came out that it was used 14 hours prior to my getting it, which isn't a lot actually, and it sure didn't look like it was used very heavily. I mean, maybe the guy was a scumbag. I doubt it. He seemed very, very honest. And the brush really didn't have much stuff in it, but it didn't look like it was cleaned either. It looked like it was used in real life. So I really don't think it had a hard life. Anyway, because I got it so cheap, I went all out and I bought a lithium battery for it. It's got a 7200 milliamp battery. And I put for some reason it didn't have the bearing on the end of the beater bar. So I bought a sealed bearing, rubber bearing, and it's a 688 bearing if anybody wants to know. It should be an RZ or 2RS, 688 2RS bearing, meaning two rubber seals. And you can get whatever ABEC rating you want for tolerance, because it's just it doesn't spin that fast. Anyway, so I put the lithium battery in it, and I bought a whole bunch of side brushes, and I bought the best filters, the black filters for it, and I cleaned the whole thing up. Not that it needed it, but I cleaned it all up, and I programmed it, and this thing is awesome. This is the first real cleaning it's done since I got it a couple of weeks ago, because I've been waiting for these parts to come. And it just did 3 rooms. This is the last room, and this is a tough room. This is a tough act here because of this oriental rug. But it got stuck in the bathroom a little bit, and I'm going to put one of those little strips in to keep it from going in that little place, a little nook that it couldn't get itself out of. But it's got itself out from under the dinner table and under the chairs, and it hasn't gotten caught on this rug. I tucked in all the fringe, except it pulled it out over there, but it didn't get stuck. And it really does a good job. I've emptied the dustbin twice now. The first time I didn't really need to. The second time was full after it did the bedroom. The bedroom has not been vacuumed in a while, I'm ashamed to say. But this Botvac's been really great. It really works in a methodical way, which, although the Roomba looked very cool and it has more users, I just don't think I could sit there and watch it go all over the place in, I call it dislogic, a dislogical way. It's a female way, sorry about that, ladies. But it runs in an emotional way, whereas this runs in a more logical way and seems to get done. I think it's getting stuck, but it's going to get itself out. Watch this. It can't get up this thing, so it takes a couple of runs, and it realizes it's getting stuck. I can see the laser doing its thing. Let's see if we can see the laser. Oh, hey, I can't get stuck. So maybe you're witnessing its first. It should try something different. It should go 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. I think we're on the 4th time here. It's interesting. It has done this before and tried a different way after the 3rd or 4th time. There it goes. I don't know. You tell me, folks. It seems to know. I don't want to watch it struggle, and I will help it if it starts to make it. That's what they should do. They should put a tone in it that goes, "Help me!" when it's really got an attitude problem, or it gets scared or something. Can't wait to see it go over that. I think it's already done this part already, so it's now just crisscrossing the rug, making sure the rug is super clean. You can see the side brush, it kind of stops. I'm not sure if it's because it's supposed to stop, or because the belt slips and it's supposed to, or because the belt slips and it's not supposed to. I've seen other people take their belt off that runs that side thing, and there's all this black from all this slippage. I bought a whole bunch of belts. They're not here yet, but I didn't buy the Botvac belts. I went online with the right numbers and got the right belts, and I will post that in my description under here once I know that they work. Is it stuck? Let's see. It seems to be okay. Anyway, it's doing its thing, and I've cleaned the dustbin a couple times, and it was full the second time. Oops. And yeah, it's working out good. I'm really digging it. Best $200 I've spent in a long time. I think. By the way, it works on program, and I'm gonna have it do the porch in a little while. But it works on. You can set it to do a timed, scheduled cleaning, and it works out pretty cool. And I'm gonna have it do the porch, which is behind that door, after it gets done with this, and that ought to be pretty easy for it. It's got a whole winter's worth of dust on the porch. I wonder if it'll. I don't think it'll try and attempt to go down there. Watch, you're gonna see it not go down there. There's a big drop off right there. Oops, let me back off a little bit. Alright, we're going on almost a 7-minute video here. I'm sorry about that, folks. I didn't mean to make this last that long. Oh, look, it's going to go back to its base. It just shut off. You get a rare opportunity to watch it go back to its base. So it thinks it's done. Now it's going to hit the door. It's going to have to weasel between there. It's going to go into the kitchen. How cool is that? Wow, it even knows to get up on the rug at an angle. And what we're doing is we're going to be going way over to there. I don't know if you can see it next to the fridge. You're going to watch it get its ass in there. I wonder how it knows it's done. It's just absolutely amazing. And it knows right where to go. It's gonna back in and say, hey, I'm over here. Ready? This is so cool. I goes, I'm really happy with this Neato. I'm sure the Roomba is good, and I'm sure a lot of people like the Roomba, but this Neato is neat. And we have an old house with lots of nooks and crannies, and it seems to navigate them very, very well, better than I would expect. What it kind of did was it made vacuuming fun, so I don't have to sit there and actually touch crap, and other than emptying the dirt bin, which, by the way, we should do. Let's see. Yeah, I get a good amount of dirt. It really does a good job. So there's some disgustingness. Anyway, I hope this video has helped you decide on buying a Neato, because they're Neato! Alright, thanks for watching.